Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a bear. We did a polar bear once before, but it was more of like a cartoony bear, and this one I wanted to make a little bit more realistic. I thought it'd be kind of fun to try. Another fun thing about this drawing is that you can add lots of stuff happening around your bear in nature, like trees and water and grass. You could draw a baby bear. There's lots of fun choices with this one. But go ahead and go get your coloring supplies, your pencils, your erasers, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do on our bear is we're going to draw the head. If you notice on this one, the bear is kind of far over to the left, and I didn't do that on purpose. So this time I'm going to try to make my bear a little bit more in the middle of the paper. So when I draw the head, I'm actually going to draw it closer to the middle this time. It's like an oval, except we want to leave a little space for the snout. So I'm going to start, I think, about here. And I'm going to make an oval. It doesn't need to be perfect either. So like that, and leave a little space in the middle. And then this snout is another oval, except it's a little bigger on the bottom. So I like to start up here, and then I have both sides kind of angle out. See, like how they get bigger? And then just add a little curve underneath. For the nose, it's like an upside down triangle shape, but like a rounded triangle. And then you can do two curved lines for the mouth. Each eye is just going to be a little oval. You can fill it in with black. Of course, if you want to give it the more cartoony, cutesy eyes, that's fine too. And before we do the ears, we're going to start working on drawing a little bit more of the body. So first off, we're going to do this here. It's kind of like his back, like he's a little hunched over. So right in the middle of the head, you're going to draw a line that kind of angles this way and then curves back down like that. It's like his shoulder, his back kind of area. Then for his back, we're going to do a little bump and then a bigger bump that eventually curls around. So starting maybe right here, this line is going to go into the body. So we're not starting down here. We're starting like up here, do a little bump, curve in, and then a bigger bump all the way around, and we'll stop about there. This is another good one to really do in pencil first because it's just a lot of weird lines. Okay, so this is the back of the bear. And now I'm going to switch over to the chest. So starting kind of right below the mouth or a little bit in front of it, I'm going to start a little bit in front. And I'm going to make a line that curves and just goes like this. I kind of match up like where I started this. Straight below is where the chest starts, but it doesn't need to be that way. And then for the leg, the front leg, I'm doing a curved line. And then move over a little ways, and we're going to do a line that kind of angles this way. It keeps going up and up and up and up, and as we get closer to this, kind of curve it that way, and there you go. Since we're doing this leg, let's add the toes. I like to do 1, 2, 3 little curves and connect it back right there. And then I'll do the other leg. So it's a curved line. It pretty much just matches this one. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you can just leave it like that. For the belly, we're going to go straight and then have it curved down a little bit. So straight and then curved down. And then for this back leg here, I'm going to start on this side. So it curves here, and then it's actually going to go down straight for a little while. And then on the other side, start higher where this back kind of turns into the leg. Move over from that and go up. Line that goes straight up and down until it crosses here. And then curves that way. And then we can do 1, 2, 3 curved lines for the toes. And then for the other back foot, you can have it matching the same as this one, like how these two are the same. You could do the same with these back feet. I did this one a little different on the example, so if you move over a little ways from this leg we just did. Do a curved line and another little curved line here, and then 1, 2, 3 toes, just like that. Now we can quick add in the ears, so 2 curved lines with little curves inside, so we have like the outside and the inside of the ear. And then if you'd like to add the claws, I just do like little curved lines and fill them in with black. All right, and we are all done drawing our bear. Now I'm going to add some scenery around my bear. You can obviously do whatever you want. I like to start by doing kind of like some grass by sometimes having a straight line with a few little zigzags, and then it gets straight, and then a few little zigzags. And then on this one I added some water. I'm gonna do that here, but I'm gonna just move it over a little. So I do like a wavy line, and then inside I do like little wiggly lines like this to look like water. I drew a pine tree on the other side on this one, so I'm gonna do that here again. 2 straight lines, that's for the trunk of the tree. And then what we're gonna do is pick a side to start with. I'll start with this side. Now this pine tree is gonna be cut off on both sides, so you know, just do your best to follow along with me, although mine's a little bit cut off. But I'm gonna move over to the edge, and then if you imagine, see how it's like that? If you imagine if it went a little further, it'd come back and maybe be like that. And each time you do a new branch, make it a little bit shorter. Okay, so see that one's biggest, medium, smallest. On the other side, it gets cut off behind the bear. So a little smaller. And I also just try to match both the sides a little bit. I think it makes it easier. And then this connect all the way up to that line. Nice. And then if you want to make it look a little fluffier, you can add like an extra fluff in here. You can also, where the little like triangle part goes in, you can make that line go in a little ways if you want it to, again, just look a little fluffier. And little dashes for texture. And then any other details you want to add. I'm going to add some rocks. Alright, and I think my drawing is all done. I really love adding the bear in like a nature scene because I think it looks really cool. Now I'm just going to color it in with crayons any way that I want. Alright, and with that I am all done coloring in my new picture of my bear that we just drew together. I'd love to see what kinds of details you added in your nature scene with your bear, or what color you decided to make it. But just take your time, guys, and have fun, and just add whatever you want to add. Well, I hope you guys had fun drawing your bears with me. I forgot to mention that you could make this a different kind of bear too. I guess it might be a little bit too late. But it could be a grizzly bear or a black bear, or you could even make this a polar bear and put it in the Arctic, but it's totally up to you. But either way, I hope you guys had fun with this one, and I will see you all next week on Tuesday. Bye!